And take a moment, a breath, maybe 2, maybe 10, to just drop in to your heart, that space of your heart. Allow the hands to rest up or down. It said if you rest the palms up, it allows you to maybe pull in a lighter energy. And if you rest the palms down, it grounds us. And you can do one of each for a little bit of balance. And just notice the natural quality and tenor of your breath. Just letting the day, the week, the month, the 10 months so far, just begin to fall away from the shoulders. And as you encourage that release, notice that there's a little more lift to the heart. Well, we can suggest these big acts of paying it forward. Know that you simply being here pays it forward a lot. And just taking time to take care of yourself allows you to take care of those people around you, right? Your clients at the grocery store, your furry little animals, your people you live with, and the people that you connect with remotely. So don't underestimate the power of you just taking a deep breath. Maybe place one or both hands at the heart. And consider who you might be able to dedicate this practice to. Yourself is an option. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. And on the next inhale, let's reach both arms overhead, reach up nice and tall. As you exhale, drop your right palm down, plant it outside the hip, and take that left arm up and over. Feel that right palm press down. That left hip presses into the ground. Lengthen through your left rib cage. Really nice. And then inhale, travel back through the center. And then drop that left palm down. Press down through the left palm, the right hip. Reach that right arm up and overhead. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, travel back through the center. Bring your hands to the ground and uncross your feet. You're going to come into a tabletop pose. I'm just going to move to my mat. Take a moment and feel the palms press down, fingers spread wide, toes flat or tucked under. You choose. On the in-breath, drop the belly and lift the heart. And as you exhale, round and tuck the chin. And inhale, lower and lift. Exhale, round and tuck. So just move through a few times on your own, just following this cat-cow, finding a rhythm that feels good in your body. Nice, you guys, yeah. And then drop into a neutral spine. On the inhale, take the right leg back. Keep the right ball joint on the floor. Feel that chest remain between the arms. Head neutral. Stay here for a moment. Find length to that right leg. And then on an inhale, float the right leg. Maybe float the left arm as well. Thumb towards the sky. Draw the left shoulder back. Full spinal balance. Soften the jaw. Breathe in. As you exhale, elbow to knee, round and tuck. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Breathe here. Left palm down, right foot past left edge. Take a peek over your left shoulder. And again, extend that right side body. Breathe deeply here. And then drop the right knee back to the mat. Open up supported side plank, right palm down, left arm towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw that left arm overhead. And then left palm down, left knee back to the mat. And begin to cycle through your version of cat-cow. Maybe you notice that this time around it feels a little different, a little new. See if you can't gather a little more space in between each vertebra. And then neutral spine, finding that connection, hip bones towards ribs. Now take the left leg, extend it back. For a moment, keeping the toes on the floor, finding a little more length to that back leg. Nice, steady breath in and out. Option to float the left leg, extend the right arm, and draw that thumb up and align the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. A few more here, really pumping the breath, getting that exhale from the bottom of the lungs out. The next time you are extended, pause. Stay here, lengthen the spine. And then right palm down, left foot past right edge. Take a peek over the right shoulder. Find a little more space between the ribs. Breathe in. And then left knee drops down. Open up to a supported side plank, taking the right arm towards the sky. Breathe in. Right arm overhead. And then right palm down. Right knee down, child's pose. Drop right in. And take a moment here to connect to the heart, to settle the mind. Inviting that space of the pause. Maybe roll the forehead left and right, smoothing out any edges. Interlace the hands at the low back. Roll to the crown of the head, rabbit pose as you rinse the shoulders. Nice, you guys. All right, hands back to the ground, child's pose. Allow yourself to stay here for the practice if it serves you best. Remember, you can come back at any point. Child's pose is fair game. Fair game here. It's fair game in your kitchen. Fair game while you're waiting for your groceries to be delivered. Fair game. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And stay or exhale up to downward facing dog. Nice. So your down dog can look different each time you're on your mat. Maybe today the feet are a little wider and the knees bent a little deeper. Maybe the hands are turned out ever so slightly. Maybe they're turned in. Right? You choose. But find the length to the spine as the hips draw towards the ceiling. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Another inhale here. Walk your hands back towards your toes, forward fold, back of the mat. Heel toe your feet to hips distance. And on the inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms nice and tall, arms overhead. Catch that left wrist, take a side bend to the right. Inhale through the center. Take a side bend to the left. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, bend the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise up, reach nice and tall. Maybe close your eyes as you go. Take a side bend to the right. Inhale through the middle. Take a side bend to the left. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, nice and easy. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands to the front of the mat, high plank pose. Draw in a full breath here. Exhale, lower knees, lower chest, lower chin. Untuck the toes, lift heart, low cobra. Exhale, release. Take the hands and interlace them behind you. Inhale, lift everything up, locust. Lower, palms back to the ground. Again, inhale, low cobra. And release. Take the hands back, interlace behind you, locust. Exhale, lower. Palms back to the mat. Again, inhale, low cobra, pause here. Feel the shoulders drop from the ears. Pull the breath in across the heart. Exhale, gently lower down. Slide yourself back through a child's pose, maybe a tabletop on your way back to a downward facing dog. And while it might not always be your practice, maybe tonight for a few moments, you let the breath be what dictates the movement. So each inhale is an expansion, and each exhale is a contraction. And allow yourself to really feel the full measure of each as you move through the poses. And then you'll notice that there is a pause between the bottom of that exhale and the top of the inhale. Inhale here, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale to the top. Fully release that out breath. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale to rise up, reach nice and tall. Take an open arm twist to the right, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale through the center. Now take the left arm back, exhale. Inhale through the center. We'll draw both hands back, interlace them behind you, lift the chest. Rinse the shoulders as you fold forward. And again, notice the length to the neck. Maybe you lift the toes just a little, ensuring there's no gripping or gritting here. And we're just finding space. Release your hands to the ground or your shins. Inhale, lift halfway. High plank pose, step back, gather, breathe in. Use that whole exhale to lower all the way down. Inhale, lift up, low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Draw the hips up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, heels high. Exhale to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach. Again, those open arm twists, first right. Inhale through the center. Take it left. Inhale, lift up. Chair pose, drop the hips back. Feel the heels rooted, the heart high. Inhale here. Exhale, spin the arms back. Interlace the hands behind you, lift the chest. Again, fold forward, lay it down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, step the left leg way back, low lunge. Gently, the left knee touches down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. You're going to draw the hips back so that that back knee is about 90 degrees. Pressing through that front foot, breathe in. As you exhale, drop into the lunge, kind of scooting the hips forward. And then exhale, draw the hips back. Forward. Draw the hips back. Forward. Draw the hips back. This time we're going to lean into the lunge and stay. Untuck the back toes if they're tucked and press into that left shin. And imagine you're pulling the legs towards one another and creating this nice sense of traction, of quiet purpose. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another full inhale here. Draw your hands to the ground. Gently slide your hips towards that back heel, runner's lunge. The back foot can lift off, or the front foot can lift off the ground. Lift the chest forward and gently drop the heart towards the ground. Breathe gently and fully here. Nice, you guys. Crawl the hands to the top of the mat. Float that left knee up off the ground, left heel down, warrior one. Inhale, rise up. As you exhale, draw the hands back, lean the chest forward. And again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw the hands back. Inhale, lift up. Draw the hands back. Option to interlace them as we lift up into airplane pose. And keep drawing the heart open, especially if it feels unsteady. Stay in it. Stay in the open heart. Bring your left foot to meet the right. Drop into balance chair pose. Breathe in. Release the bind. Stand all the way up. Reach up. And exhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. This time the right leg steps way back. And find a little distance here. Breathe in. Drop the right knee to the mat. Lift the arms overhead. Draw the hips back. Nice. So finding that alignment where the heart right now is right over that left hip. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, lean in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lean. Inhale, lift. And just moving with the breath. Nice. Now stay in it. Untuck the back foot if it was tucked. Press that right shin into the ground and feel that left and right leg now pulling towards one another. And find that quiet stability. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another full breath here. Gently hands to the ground and the hips to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. There's a little bend to this left knee. Feel the chest lift forward on the in-breath and then drop the torso on the out-breath. And sense the release in the back of that left leg. Maybe also in the jaw. Maybe the eyes a little softer here. And then crawl the hands forward, framing that front foot. The back knee lifts up. Drop the back heel down, warrior one. Inhale, rise. Connect to your footing. Feel the heart and the ribs lift. Inhale. And then draw the arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, stay here. Maybe interlace the hands. Feel that weight shift in the front foot. Lift off to airplane pose. This side might feel a little different. Stay in it. And nice broad breath across the chest. And keeping the hands bound. Right foot meets the left. Drop into chair pose, bound. Breathe. This time, stay low in chair. Release the arms. Let's take that open arm twist to the right. Inhale through the middle. Open arm left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Take the feet a little wider than the hips. Grab opposite elbows and just let the head hang heavy here. You could even interlace the hands behind the skull and allow the thumbs to massage that space between the skull and the neck, the occipital ridge. Nice, you guys. The hands are on the back of the head. Gently bring them back to the ground. You're going to take both toes and they're going to face the left side of the mat. So you're coming into a pyramid pose, sideways, I guess. So you're going to bring the left thumb to that left hip crease and draw the left hip back. And then gently drop the chest over the front leg. That back foot, you need to turn it out to about 45 degrees for more stability. That works too. And draw the breath, the length of that left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. And then inhale, lift halfway. You're gonna walk back towards the center. And now take both feet and turn them to the right edge of the mat, coming into pyramid on the other side. This time, right thumb to the right hip, draw it back, and then drop the chest forward. Soften the eyes. Feel both feet pressing into the mat without locking the knees. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gently lift halfway. Walk your hands back to the center of the mat. The toes face forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold, little bend of the knees. Keeping the feet wide, rise all the way up. Take the arms out, so like a star, palms up, chest up. Maybe the eyes are closed, just taking in that new breath, that possibility. And then that exhale that just clears a path. Inhale, reach the palms a little higher. Exhale, hands through heart, fold forward, nice and slow. Beautiful work. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands plant, downward facing dog. Step right back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale that right leg towards the sky, three-legged dog. Gently, the hip can tip open. You can roll the ankle, spread the toes. Breathe in deeply here. And then inhale, straighten the right leg. Draw the knee towards the nose. Step the right foot forward. Low lunge with a twist right here, the right arm towards the sky. Standing splits pose, the left leg is going to float towards the ceiling. Lift the heart. And then exhale, drop the left foot outside the right so that the legs are a little bit twisted. And then again, lift halfway and fold over the front leg. Imagine you're pulling the hips towards your center. And then inhale, travel back through a standing split. That left leg is going to lift up. Drop the left foot to the back of the mat. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Catch the left wrist, take a side bend to the right. And nice release across that left hip flexor. Inhale through the middle. And then bring both hands inside that right foot for a lizard lunge. So you can heel toe the right foot to the edge of your mat. If you prefer a half pigeon here for your hip opener, you can take a half pigeon. You want to come down to your forearms. That's an option. Blocks, blankets, child's pose. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. So allow yourself to find a space that you can pause in without gritting your teeth or biting your tongue. And keep finding that bottom of the exhale and the top of the inhale. Doing good deeds are kind of like these yin poses, right? The effects of those good deeds last a lot longer than doing things mindlessly. It's the same for our bodies. The effects of these longer holds stay with the body about 3 hours after the stretch. So even though your practice will be over, your body will still be feeling the good effects of these movements right around bedtime. You're going to gently make your way out of your lizard or your half pigeon or your child's pose. We're going to slowly, gently step right back to a downward facing dog. Taking a moment here, breathing in, breathing out. And then when you're ready, the left leg will lift up, tip the hip open, bend the knee. Maybe roll the ankle, spread the toes, feel that left side body lengthen. With the inhale, straighten the left leg, draw the knee towards the nose, low lunge. This time the left arm is going to float towards the sky. And then the left arm overhead, standing splits. That right leg will float. Lift the chest. And then as you exhale, draw the right foot outside the left so that the legs are crossed. Lift the heart. Fold over the legs. And again, imagine you're drawing the hips towards one another. And close your eyes. Just tuning into that internal landscape. And then on the inhale, float that right leg back towards the sky. Right foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. Right knee drops down. Inhale the arms overhead. Catch the right wrist this time. Take a side bend to the left. And just finding a little more room in that right hip flexor. And then inhale, right the heart. Bring the hands inside the left foot. Maybe heel toe the foot to the edge of the mat. Dropping into your version of lizard here. And knowing that it could look different on this side. Again, maybe this side, a half pigeon is better for you. Coming into a version that you can stay with, that is productive and quiet, not punishing. So breathe into wherever you are. And we'll visit this space with kindness. Remembering that the current discomfort will serve you well in more quiet moments off your mat. So stay in it. Nice. In your own best way, with your own breath, begin to make your way out of this lizard. Step yourself right back to a downward facing dog. Yeah, take your time, breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale. Exhale. Full breath. Tabletop pose. Knees to the ground. Left palm right below the nose. Your hand, your knees make a tripod. Inhale that right arm towards the sky. And thread the needle. Dive that right arm under and through. Rest easy on the right ear. Option here to bring a pillow below the head, beneath the knees, between the legs. And then inhale, bring that right arm towards the sky. Right palm replaces left. Inhale the left arm up. And then thread the needle, dive under and through. On an inhale, take that left arm back towards the sky. Bring the left hand down. Child's pose. So I'm going to give you guys some options for your final rest. So stay here in your child's pose, but know that you can come right into a Shavasana. It's option 1. You can crawl forward onto your belly and have a more grounded sensation of Shavasana, turning your head to one side. Or if you have the space, you may want to take yourself towards a wall and find yourself in legs up the wall. So take the next moment or two to come into a space that feels really forgiving and restful for you. Take your time, knowing there's not a right or a wrong. And then once you find yourself in that space, you can begin to let go of any conscious breath effort and just allow yourself to rest easy. I'm going to share a beautiful gratitude meditation that I found so striking today. So this was a gratitude meditation posted by Jack Cornfield. Begin the practice of gratitude by feeling how year after year you have cared for your own life. Now let yourself begin to acknowledge all that has supported you in this care. With gratitude, I remember the people, animals, plants, insects, creatures of the sky and sea, air and water, fire and earth, all whose joyful exertion blesses my life every day. With gratitude, I remember the care and labor of 1,000 generations of elders and ancestors who came before me. I offer my gratitude for the blessing of this earth I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the measure of health I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the family and friends I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the community I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the teachings and lessons I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the life I have been given. Maybe you already have a hand that rests at your heart. Maybe they both draw to that space where we started our practice. Know that throughout the next few days in particular, the rest of the year in general, the rest of our days, anytime you need to reconnect to that pause, space between, just draw your palms to the steady beat of your heart. start here so that you can go and do that good work out there. So deepen your breath, and in your own best way, you can come out of your final rest or stay there. You can stay there. You can stay exactly where you are. But we'll meet to end the class. Thank you guys so much for sharing your practice, sharing your time, sharing your space, your heart with me. It's really an honor. I'm so lucky. Thank you guys so much. Have a great holiday.
You